right, I'm super excited to see what 116 North Wade Circle looks like. I'm here to meet Tony Reda, the man, the myth, the legend who does the designing, the project manager, the whole caboodle.
Look at this, another successful project, right? Talked about painting the exterior of the house. We did it all white. We did dark espresso trim. We ended up taking off the railing like we talked about. Originally, we talked about leaving the brick color. But then we're like, no, let's not leave the brick color. Let's go ahead and paint it because it overall looked better. We put the new modern address, new modern light fixtures. We got rid of the big, huge bush that was here, the big tree that was here. We got rid of that also. The biggest obstacle designers come to when they're remodeling a house, sellers take their home too personal when they're putting it on the market. They won't let go. So let the professional come in and tell you what they need to do. And it happens all the time where I see people say, well, I don't want to get rid of this, and I don't want to get rid of that, and I don't want to take that down. You're no longer going to be living there. You're inviting a new family to come into the house. So give them an empty palette to move into. The good thing is you listen, you know exactly what the recipe for success is, and it happens every time.
Right.
Yep.
Thanks to you.
Yep. So let's go ahead and go on in. So as you can see, we painted everything white, scraped all the popcorn off the ceilings, which people don't want to see popcorn anymore. Got rid of the old light fixtures, hung new light fixtures, painted everything white. Beautiful oak floors throughout. Originally, we were going to put carpet on the stairs and upstairs, but we got good pricing, so we ended up putting wood floors throughout the whole house. And everything's been painted white, so it looks fresh and new and clean and bright. As a buyer, when I walk in here, I want to see myself living here. Right. I want to put my fingerprint on the house. So that's important. And that's what we did. And plus, you were smart. You hired a stager. Stager is like putting the icing on a cake. You wouldn't have a wedding cake without any decorations on it. So we have the dining room that looks nice. And in the kitchen, we didn't go through a whole big remodel in here because we didn't need to. It was time and money. Right. We sprayed all the cabinets, so we got rid of the oak look, which dated it about 30 years. We made it cohesive with the countertops, added new hardware. The refrigerator was old and bulky, so we got rid of that because the buyer can put that in. We've got a kitchen that looks nice and clean and fresh without gutting it. And the buyer can come in and change the countertop, change the appliances, and at least they can live here for 5 years until they go, you know what? One day we want to tear this whole thing open. Right. That's them. Let them do that.
And you're
yep, we got
to do that. That was huge too.
We got rid of the drop-down ceiling, opened it up, and cleaned it up, and put the recessed can lights in, and look at the difference. It feels taller. And everything.
Like this, just this little touch. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, just adding the little handle so it's cohesive with the existing appliances. It looks great. Right. Everything flows really well in here now.
Because it felt really tight. You know.
If this kitchen feels twice the size as it did before. It does. Yeah. Let's move down to the family room. Huge difference. Huge difference. We could have sprayed those cabinets, but they look gorgeous with the oak floors. They don't look dated anymore. We did spray those, which was a great idea. We got rid of the ugly mirrors. That looked very 1970s.
That's
yep.
Right. And the shelves.
Yep. So now it looks like a modern bar or modern-ish bar. And beautiful floors, nice staging. Sprayed the black brick to tie in that urban feel. Right. So in here, all we did was we got rid of the old toilet, and we did new mirror, new light fixture, new vanity, new flooring, new toilet. Looks like a brand new bathroom, and it came out beautiful. Let's go upstairs. Everything looks really great. I'm very happy with the way it came out. Again, beautiful.
I love how you guys do little attention to detail with like your wood stairs. Like you don't see that little.
No, it's not a cheap plastic stair nose. Because then it looks, every time you walk on it, it goes like this. This is really nicely done. It's a finished product. Primary bedroom looks a lot better. Now it's nice and fresh. We did all new black handles throughout the house, which made everything was brass before. Painted everything white, and looks like a new bedroom. Bathroom, we didn't really do much because it looked fine before. It looked cohesive with the rest of the house. And the stager just added their finishing touches and it looks fantastic.
And that was a good call by you, because I know there's a lot of people that would have said, oh, you know, remodel the bathroom, ching, 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 ching. But, you know, you're very, what's the word? Not concerned, but you have the seller's back because you're looking for their best return on their investment and not just extending your projects.
Yes, and I also think that you have to look at every seller differently. If you approach a seller with a $50,000 or $60,000 remodel, they might say yes. If you approach them with a $150,000 remodel, they're going to say no most of the time. So why not get them 75% there and get them at a return on their investment? Right. That's exactly what we did here. No reason to gut a perfectly fine bathroom. Someone can always change the countertop later. They can always do what they want to do, but the house is 100% move-in ready. Right. Yeah. This house shows better than most houses that have not been remodeled. Yeah. Then the den, just cleaned it up, got rid of the blinds, got rid of the carpeting, and put new flooring in, new baseboards throughout, painted everything white. We got all new light fixtures everywhere. That makes a huge difference. Again, this is another bathroom that didn't really need much. We just had it cleaned and staged. Right. And these are two basic bedrooms that we had the stager stage in. We did the new floors. We painted everything white. Right behind you, if you remember, we had those horrible dated hardware on here. Just by adding these makes it feel a little bit more updated.
Right, nice paint job. Nice
hardware. Yeah, and you know, a quality paint job, new handles, new light switches. These are the little things that people look for that make a big difference in a remodel. Right. You don't always have to gut a kitchen. You don't always have to gut a bathroom. If you fluff it, it will make a big difference. I mean, just by scraping all the ceilings, by painting everything white, and a lot of people say, well, why do you go white? Why do you go white? Why don't you do like a light gray? Why don't you do like a beige? Because then you're identifying the house. So if you go white, and it's another example, white cars sell more than any other car out there. Why? Because it looks new and clean. Same with a house. So if you just do a white house and let the buyer come in and do their thing, then they can. Like I always tell agents, if we wanted to, we could have done an accent color on this wall. We could have done an accent color on the primary bedroom wall. We could have done an accent color on the living room wall. But then you're spending more money, and is that going to bring you money in return? No. But you can do those little things, or you can do like, you know, wood strips or whatever you want that a lot of people are doing. But 90% of the time, staging dials it in. So you don't really need to. So back here, we basically painted everything white again. And we got rid of the green doors were old. We got rid of the shelf that was there. That made a big difference. New light fixtures. Stager did a beautiful job staging the property.
I like how they painted little...
This wall used to be the same color as a house, so we had them spray that. Right. And it just feels like a nice backyard that you'd want to hang out with your kids. Another successful home remodel. Thank you, man. Always great working.
Tony, the man, the legend.